Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Vindex Engineering. In today's episode, this is it. This is the day we finally put it together. This is the day we put the LS engine in our 84 Camaro. First off, I want to say thank you to everybody that's been watching the videos, everybody that's subscribed to this journey that I have been doing with my 84 Camaro and the project car. Today is the culmination of a lot of months of hard work where we are going to be taking our Turbo 400 transmission you see here and we're going to be pairing it up with our 5.3 LS that we've been working so hard on. Before we pair these together though, we're going to take and put this one on the bench and then we're going to clean it up a little bit. We're going to replace one of the seals on it and then we'll actually install the torque converter and get it all matched up to the 5.3. Now that we finally have this thing on the bench, we can take it apart a little bit and get some cleaning done on it. We do that by taking the torque converter off and scrubbing the inside of the bell housing. Next thing that we're going to do is we're going to replace the seal on the end of the tail shaft. After getting the gasket replaced, we're going to go through and clean up the inside of the tail shaft a little bit here with a little bit of emery cloth. That way the new gasket can seal even better. Now that we have the tail shaft back on, we can go ahead and torque these bolts to spec. We also got adapter plates for the LS engine so that we can take our small block Chevy clamshells and put them on it. That way it retains the same position in the engine compartment as what the stock small block Chevy would have been. That way we don't have to get a different drive shaft or anything like that. Everything will just line up perfectly. Those were like 29 bucks. And here's the moment I'm sure all of you guys are waiting for, seeing the 5.3 finally matched up with our Turbo 400. Now that we have these down, we can go ahead and add our flywheel back on the back of it. And as you see there, we also have the spacer for the torque converter, which helps line up the Turbo 400 style torque converter to the LS engines. Now we can grab our torque converter that we just filled with fluid, slide it into the transmission, and then slide the two together. Once we have the bolts put in place, we can get these all torqued down to specifications. And with those torqued down, it is time for the moment that you and I have all been waiting for. And just like that, our LS engine has been installed. Next thing that we're going to be working on is we are going to actually lower our radiator about 1.5 inches. That way it can fit better inside the engine bay. To do that, we cut off the bottom of the support bracket for the radiator, and we're going to fabricate up a couple of extra brackets to just extend it down about 1.5 inches. We go through and we clean up some of the old metal, make sure that there's no paint on it, that way it will be easy to weld to. Now that we got the extension brackets all cut, we can go ahead and weld them in place. With all 4 of the brackets welded there, we can add the pan back to the bottom, weld that back in place. And the last thing we're going to do is add the water pump to the front of the engine. As you can see, we have the radiator in place, now the water pump done, and the engine inside the vehicle. Thank you so much everybody for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed this project that we've been working on with the 84 Camaro. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and feel free to check out some of these other videos of the project that we've been doing along the way.